A very, very good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday. It is 6 a.m. Friday, February 24th. It is the last Friday of the month. And I'm going to ask you a question right off the bat. Do you really need to be trading today? If you don't, there's 252 trading sessions in a year. Do you really need to be trading today? And here's the reason why I ask. This week, we are 83-point range. This is the smallest trading range in a week since the final week of 2022, which was the fourth consecutive red week on the SPX when we didn't get that Santa Claus rally. And everybody knows what happened after Santa Claus rally failed and we started 2023. So again, do you really, really, really need to be trading today? Reason I'm asking is it has obviously been very rough the last couple of days because it has been pushing for lower lows intraday with some fractionally lower closes below 4,000. Yesterday, we got our green close from the track record that I track, but we did close below the open. So it was still a red day on some counts. Here's why I'm asking you. Yes, there is great money to be made. And yes, congratulations to Elon Gate, who took the risk of taking on that 39.95 4,000 spread while we were down on the lows yesterday when I was saying it looked like a bear trap. And he took in a 400% profit on that spread, selling it for $1. I think it was $1. Yeah, that's right. He did. He sold it at $1, took on the $4 credit, took it all home at the end of the day there. Bang, 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 bang. And for those of you that played the 0DTE, it looks like a bear trap. If you're going to go and take it, take it. It was better than a 10-bagger. Went all the way to 22.20 later in the day, 1,200% from when that trade came out. But these are things that you can't go and throw large amounts of money at. Still, you throw out $350, $170, whatever it is, and you're turning around there and taking home $4,000, $2,000, it makes a difference. Here's why I'm asking you again. Do you really, really, really need to be trading today? From 40.20 to 39.80, this 40-point range, we were above it for the first 90 minutes of the week. We spent approximately 20 minutes above it on Thursday, early morning. We were about 3 minutes above it yesterday into the close. We spent about 80 minutes yesterday morning down below here, and we were down below it for around 7 minutes there on Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon prior to the close. 970 minutes, 16.6 hours, which is equivalent to 80% of the last 3 trading sessions, has been in this 40.20, 39.80 range. Now, as I was sharing, the VIX, that VIX 2102 is a
fuck you, suffer in silence, you're a fucking piece of shit, you're no good, and you're a worthless fucking person to humanity. You contribute nothing. Go back to your fucking rock that you live under and never fucking come out again, you worthless piece of shit!
And you better believe it. That VIX 2102 will give you more headaches than being married, working for someone you don't like, driving a Toyota Corolla. VIX 2102 sucks. And because it sucks, this is where we're at. I've got to pull you up here on the futures. So here are your futures, and don't worry about my drawings and my lines. I'm putting you on clean versions just so you can see what we're trying to illustrate here. The Russian invasion low 1 year ago today is 4101.75. We're trading down here 100 points below it. So theoretically, for one entire year, we have gone absolutely nowhere. We're right on the 50-day moving average, and the most important factor is we're embarking very closely on becoming oversold. As we have what I was saying, which was a risk, we are currently down 18 points, almost a 0.5% over on the ES futures. On the NASDAQ, very similar situation. Here we are on the NASDAQ, down at this 12,000, very crucial, very important area. And again, same thing, looking on the 60-minute time frame, we're becoming very, very close to being oversold. For those that are smarter than the average bear, as we were down here oversold at the very going into Tuesday morning at the start of the week, this is exactly why I started to refrain from being on the upside with the spreads. And hindsight 2020, Tim was wrong. Tim was wrong. We could have sold calls. We could have sold calls. I want you all to also go out there and say, Tim was right. Tim was right. I could have thrown $200 and made a little bit more than $2,000. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Have a fantastic, fantastic weekend. I love every one of you equally, but some of you I love just a little bit more. And yes, Glacier is getting close. Have a great weekend. I'll see you in the chat room.